Hey guys, and welcome to another YouTube Idiots video. In this video, Flat Earth Idiot DMarble cries about the Flat Earth in his house van down by the river.
And I live in a van down by the river.
So let's begin. Flat Earthers are some of the biggest babies on the globe. They cry non-stop about how us normal intelligent people are constantly trying to shut down the very scientific Flat Earthers and their model. They scream censorship because YouTube doesn't want to promote their bullshit, but then when I showed up at the Flat Earth conference in Dallas, MC Tuna and I were kicked out within 10 minutes of getting there. But before we were booted, I did get this rare opportunity to speak with an actual Flat Earther in the wild. It was DMarble, and this is how he responded to me being there.
Hey, how you doing? DMarble, right? I'm David, Team Skeptic. Nice to meet you. I'd love to interview you, man. We're here to... That's another no, right?
So yeah, DMarble went bitch made in real life, and he's an idiot.
In here. So I just wanted to chat a little bit about I guess a couple things that's on my mind.
The few things that are on his mind are literally the two marbles bouncing around on the inside of his empty skull. DMarble, you're an idiot.
Because they're just doing what they think is the right thing to do, or they're just being paid to do so, and or both, more than likely.
No. The average YouTuber doesn't do this for a living. The average Flat Earth debunker is just here showing off their high school science knowledge and making people laugh. I do what I do because I enjoy calling out Flat Earthers for their stupidity. But Flat Earthers are on YouTube for only two possible reasons. They're either pose or they're idiots. DMarble, which one are you?
I'm thinking it's the latter.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You're an idiot.
What's up with these marketing companies, marketing departments having to constantly say things about Flat Earth? Like, why? I don't understand.
Why is it that a Flat Earth idiot has no problem saying that they don't understand marketing, but can't seem to admit that they have even less of a grasp on science? Marketing companies aren't stupid. If they see a topic trending, they make ads around that trend.
I don't understand why these executives have to keep saying this stuff. Why these celebrities say these things. Why actors and former presidents even have to say we don't have time for a meeting of the Flat Earth Society. Like, why? What's the point in all of that?
For the same reason we don't have time for a meeting with the 1 + 1 = 3 society. We simply don't have time to waste on something as objectively false as 1 + 1 = 3 or the claims that the Earth is flat. Flat Earthers are idiots. They're a waste of time and space, and they're oxygen thieves.
Because society treats us as if we're on the fringe and that we have no idea what's going on, that we have, science YouTubers can't even come up with an argument. Yeah, things like that. All these folks have to come out against Flat Earth. And my question is why? I'm just wondering about that. And I mean, we're obviously on to something.
Yeah, you're on to stupidity, and you're idiots, obviously. And you want to know why we come down on the Flat Earth so hard? Because as harmless as you think that your opinion is, it's a whole different ballgame when shit like this starts going down.
What do you guys think the proofs are?
Well, they take pictures from the satellites, and when they take pictures, it's like a round.
Okay, well, what if I told you those weren't pictures? Those are cartoons.
Obviously, the implications are huge once everybody figures this out. And
the only implication to be drawn from the Flat Earth movement is that anyone who believes the Earth is flat is a fucking idiot.
They don't want everybody to figure out what this place is. They don't want everybody to figure out that this place was created.
Yeah, by the god of gravity. And extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. Where is your evidence that a creator even exists? and that which does not have evidence to support it can be indiscriminately dismissed without evidence as well.
That we're not useless, insignificant specks of dust on this vast, giant spinning ball out in fake space.
Okay, well, if that's how you want to view your life, then by all means, do so. I see it as humans winning the lottery despite only an infinitesimal chance. I mean, when we look out in the night sky, we don't just see vast emptiness. We see inhospitality as well. We just happen to be in the right place at the right time to be alive on this planet. I think that's why so many people turn to religion, because for them, the odds of being here today are so astronomically small that there must have been a God to help us along the way.
Because, I mean, it's written that this world belongs to Lucifer.
Yeah, maybe in your fairy tale fiction, but there's also elves in The Hobbit and dragons in Game of Thrones. Gods, nor elves, nor dragons have any plausibility. So how can you be so sure that your mythical being exists and that these mythical beings do not? You're an idiot.
If dude's running things, of course, you know, he's gonna have minions in the media, minions in academia, minions in government, minions in politics and all that, minions in the entertainment industry.
I honestly wonder to myself if the flat earth rhetoric will ever go from if this, if that, if those, if these, to look here at the evidence that supports the flat earth. Flat earthers live in the most hyperbolic mindset when it comes to conspiracies. Anything that goes against their belief system is blown up to conspiratorial levels. Look, the ISS shows Earth curve. Well, the ISS is not real. Himawari has full pictures of Earth. Himawari CGI. No matter what hard evidence you give them, they will just stick their fingers in their ears, close their eyes, and deny, deny, deny. But flat earthers are fucking idiots.
All of it works in lockstep to keep people believing that they live on a globe, that space is real, that aliens are real, and that all this came from a godless Big Bang. That's what this all leads back to.
Well, I don't know about the aliens are real bullshit. I mean, I don't deny the large possibility that other life forms exist outside of the Earth. But have aliens visited the Earth? That I'm not sure about. And real science doesn't promote ridiculous ideas like that based on documentaries such as Ancient Aliens. Don't get me wrong, I want aliens to be real, and I want them to visit Earth, but I'm not that gullible yet. But all that other shit you were talking about has been verified with empirical evidence by the scientific community. The fact that you don't accept it isn't their fault, and it doesn't make it false either. It does, however, make you sound like an idiot.
That's why the title of this video is Globe Deniers Make Things Interesting, or we keep things interesting.
Flat Earth idiots are definitely what keep things interesting. Well, entertaining is probably the better word to use, because everyone loves watching flat earthers be so involuntarily stupid.
And if everybody goes about doing the exact same thing, thinking the exact same way, it's just going to be boring. It'll be boring.
Nobody said the truth had to be exciting. And keep in mind, DMarble, you're only able to communicate with your flat earth idiot fans because of the countless boring scientific discoveries that came about over years of boring scientists doing boring work. All for you and me.
We have to stay out here. We have to keep doing what we do. We have to get more people on the team because the world's just going to be boring if everybody believes the same thing.
Right. But how much innovation and discovery would really happen if we all started just believing that our own ideas were true? Think about it. When has a flat earth idiot ever come up with something that was even mildly useful, other than making YouTube videos for us to laugh at?
In a van down by the river.
Everybody, oh yeah, yep, it's a globe. Yep, gravity. They're going to have commercial space travel in a few years.
No thanks to any flat earthers. And how the fuck can you say that commercial space travel is going to be boring? One of the things I personally want to do is make my way into space before I die. And what do you think flat earthers' aspirations are? Convince their friends, family, or fucking random strangers that there is no space and that any hope of space travel is all fake? However, they can't explain why other than to point at a bunch of flat earth videos on YouTube. That's not proof, you idiots.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be able to move the entire solar system so we can avoid this giant asteroid that's gonna kill everybody.
Do you even know how stupid you just sounded? What makes you think that we're going to move the whole solar system out of the way of an asteroid? DMarble, you're a fucking idiot.
If everybody's saying the exact same thing, like, come on, man. That's boring. It's lame. It's lame. They want everybody to be a bunch of robots out here. And that's not us. Sorry.
Well, you guys aren't robots. Y'all are idiots. And honestly, answer this question. What's lamer? Knowing the truth or alienating yourself away from your family and friends just to hold a verifiably incorrect belief?
Sorry. Not sorry, actually. We don't want to think like everybody else. We don't want to be like everybody else. We saw enough to come to a different conclusion.
And that's fine. But the moment you start trying to tell someone else that your uninformed, uneducated opinion is absolute fact, it's my duty to step in and go, hold on. Don't listen to this guy. He's an idiot, and this is why. Aside from it being fun to be a content creator, that's really the only reason why I focus on flat earth and pseudoscience so much. There are dipshits everywhere, but anti-vaxxers, crystal healers, flat earthers, and all those other snake oil charlatans need to be exposed.
They have to mold your imagination to believe this stuff, because if you just operated from your primary objective experience in the world, there's no way that you will come to the conclusion that the earth is a spinning ball.
Fair enough, but the moment you pull out a telescope, you have no excuse to remain willfully ignorant. The moment you stop limiting yourself to your education and your personal experience is the moment that you'll realize that the earth is not flat and all flat earthers are idiots.
When people used to stay outside all day, look up, and they would see the sun moving across the sky very slowly, you'll just stand there and you'll look up, and it's at this point. You come back to the same point, you look up, and the sun's moving over there. At the end of the day, the sun's over there. You're like, well, I didn't feel myself moving, so the sun must be moving. Obviously.
Exactly. You don't feel constant motion, so you shouldn't feel like the earth is moving. And your arguments about the sun rising and setting in the sky is actually proof that the earth isn't flat. If the earth was flat, then those observations would simply never be possible. Jesus, DMarble, you're an idiot.
Obviously.
At least you agree.
It's based on our objective reality. That's just where we're at with it.
If you're basing all this on objective reality, then it's not just your opinion, but it's absolute fact for every person independent of their opinions. So when you say that our objective reality is that the earth is flat, you leave no room open for interpretation. And yet, 99.999% of the humans on earth will tell you that their objective reality is that the earth is a spinning globe. Flat earthers' reality is not objective. It's subjective and biased towards their worldview. But flat earthers are fucking idiots.
They're all basically at the bottom line when you boil it all down to the foundation. They're just saying, just come back to thinking like everybody else, and we'll leave you alone.
I don't think you get it. Nobody cares about your dumbass beliefs. What we care about is you posting those subjective beliefs as objective facts in order to sway more people into your cult. It's not my fault that you idiots are butthurt that I'm hindering your recruitment.
That's where we got a problem with you. You would be okay if you would just come back to thinking like us. Be one of us. Drink the Kool-Aid. Come back in. Come back onto the ball.
Again, it's not about your personal beliefs, but about your attempt to change other people's personal beliefs with something that is so objectively incorrect. So when I see a flat earther trying to con a fellow human being, I feel compelled to step in and keep them from becoming the newest flat earth idiot.
That's all they want. They just want you to get back on that garbage. And that speaks a lot to somebody's character. Yeah, normies are NPCs, non-playable freaking characters. Absolutely. They're in the background. Normies. Exactly. You're just normal, just like everybody else. They just want us to be like them.
I'd rather be a normie who knows the truth than a dumbass flat earth idiot.
You'll leave us alone if we go back to thinking like you. Man, whatever happened to live and let live?
We will leave you alone when you stop saying stupid shit on the internet. Until that day, though, you can count on me and the rest of the debunkers to be there to call you out for being an idiot.
What happened to that? Did they ever believe in that? You just believe in bullying people into thinking that, bully people into a point to where they need to just go back to thinking like you? Is that what this is?
Not at all. I believe you can be as dumb as you want, DMarble, and that nobody should stop you from being an idiot. Just stop trying to convince others to be as stupid as you are.
Well, you can't just be okay with people, believing something else.
Again, personal belief is fine, but pushing that incorrect belief on others is not.
That's a bigot, a person who is intolerant toward those holding different opinions.
Wrong. Most Flat Earth debunkers could give a shit about your personal beliefs and opinions. This isn't political or religious. This is science. But when it comes to bad science and intellectual dishonesty that all Flat Earthers are known for, that's when we speak up, make videos, and call you an idiot.
Well, you can't just... So the world is bigoted to Flat Earth? You damn right it's bigoted to Flat Earth. Have you seen the opposition that we get? We're not part of the hive mind. They're a bunch of freaking bigots, obviously, and we can call them that from here on in because we have the textbook definition of it.
And you're getting the textbook definition of bigot wrong, you idiot. A person is not a bigot because they correct someone who is telling people that 1 + 1 = 3 when 1 + 1 is objectively 2. A bigot would be someone who says that people who believe in bad math should have their rights as a human reduced for their incorrect beliefs. There's a big difference.
That's it. Intolerant towards those holding different opinions. We hold a different opinion in our head. We hold a different opinion.
This entire video, you have stated that your belief is objectively based. So why are you crying about your opinion? You're an idiot.
Our opinion, based on our objective reality and our experience, is that we do not live on a spinning freaking ball.
Like I said, you're welcome to hold that opinion. And I'm welcome to hold the opinion that you're a moron who doesn't understand science and a complete fucking buffoon for broadcasting your stupidity to the world. Am I not allowed to hold that opinion based on my objective reality? By your own definition, that makes you a bigot. Fucking idiot.
So these global believers are the textbook definition of bigots because they just can't tolerate us having a different ideology.
If you don't want our opinion of your opinion, then don't put your opinion out on the internet, you idiot. If you can't handle the people who poke holes in your bullshit narrative, then keep that shit to yourselves or talk about it in your Bible study groups.
In a van down by the river.
Pastor Nate, and we speak out about our opinion. If we just kept it to ourselves, they would not be threatened. Yep, there you go.
Why would we be threatened by a bunch of mental midgets? Flat Earthers are fucking idiots.
That's kind of dictatorial, man. Just a little bit. It's a little intolerant. That's not all that friendly. You know what I mean?
You mean like this?
Team Skeptic, nice to meet you. I'd love to interview you, man. We're here to... That's another no, right?
Yeah, you were super friendly to me, DMarble. Hypocritical idiot.
If we just get back in line and we go back to the ideologies of everybody else, Newton discovered gravity and, we're on a spinning ball. And no. It's just so big you can't see the curve.
You want to know why we make fun of you, DMarble? Because you make YouTube videos like this one, mocking the people that the pro-science community like myself look up to. People who have one by one contributed to the technological and scientific era that we find ourselves in today. And what exactly have Flat Earthers done for humanity again? Flat Earthers are fucking idiots.
It's just so you don't understand this. You don't understand how big the Earth is. Well, yeah, you use those numbers, but where'd you get them from? Yeah, but where'd they get them from? Oh, you're using numbers from the globe model? Yeah, to disprove the globe model.
The problem with flat earthers is that they don't address the actual cosmological model of the universe. They address the points that they can understand while ignoring completely any observation they just don't understand or can't prove wrong. For instance, flat earthers don't ever address distant starlight or gravitational redshift of photons leaving the surface of the sun. Easily 2 points that prove that stars aren't just a few miles up in a dome and general relativity is in fact correct. But flat earthers just wouldn't know how to address those points if they were ever provided to them. This is why we dumb down our presentations for flat earthers, so that even those idiots can get it.
Whatever the equation is, however you want to come up with the formula, it doesn't matter. There is no curve. That means there's no globe. That's our opinion. That's our story, and we're sticking to it.
So if the earth isn't curving away, and that's the only reason you're even a flat earth idiot, then how do you explain this? It looks to me like the ground is curving away, and a bulge of water is getting in the way of seeing the bottom of those buildings. Almost as if the surface of the earth curves.
If you can't deal with that and you got to attack us because we see things differently, then you're a freaking bigot.
And you are a fucking idiot.
Saying it's sad seeing you out here pushing this flat earth stuff. It makes me sad to see you doing this. Don't you have anything else better to do? It's sad, really.
When people say it's sad to see a human that still believes the earth is flat, they aren't saying it makes them sad. They're saying that it's a sad story that someone who looks and speaks so normally can be such a waste of intellectual space. Your story and the story of every other flat earth idiot is one that is sad, lonely, desperate, and stupid.
People saying that the earth is flat is what makes you sad? If people talking about flat earth is what makes you sad, maybe you need to stop being angry at me and anybody else talking about flat earth. And you need to start being mad at your parents for raising such a little bitch.
So are you going to be mad at your parents for raising such a little bitch too?
Team Skeptic, nice to meet you. I'd love to interview you, man. We're here to...
Yeah, that's what I thought. Run your mouth about censorship and intolerance and all that other boohoo shit, but when it comes to face, you're no better than the people you're talking about in this video. DMarble, you're a fucking idiot. So I think this is going to be where we end today's YouTube Idiots video. DMarble is a dipshit, and just like all flat earthers, a total fucking idiot. Alright guys, thanks for sticking around until the end. If you found this video entertaining, then hit the thumbs up button and leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe on your way to watching one of the many idiot videos in this playlist. And a massive thank you to all of my channel members and patrons. With your continued support, I'm able to keep doing what I love to do, calling out idiots on the internet. I'm Team Skeptic, and I'm out.